Hey, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video. And today we're going to be talking about From episode 6. And let's get started. So they just found out that there's no wire in the wire. So how is it possible that we have electricity? That lamp over there in the corner should not be on since our wire does not have a wire in it. It's not even plugged in. It's broken. It only has one little sticking out thing. So I'm over here like, I don't know how that's possible. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm trying to find out with y'all. And then that's when Jade comes busting through the door. Don't even knock. You're supposed to be so smart. Then tell me the definition of boundaries. Since you want to bust in people's doors like that. Jim and Tabitha were like, you're the one that almost killed us. And Jade was like, I wasn't the one driving. But if you want to go home, I have a plan. So you trying to help or not? So Jim goes with Jade to try to get a signal from the tallest tree Jade could find. So while Jim was in the tree, Jade got another vision. This is his second vision now. Blood started falling from the tree all over his hands, his face, his body. And I said, oh Lord, what's going on? Then we see bodies hanging from the tree. And then we see a man with a sparrow pointing it at Jade and started chasing him through the woods. I said, run, run, you better run. But that didn't help because he got shot anyway. He got shot, but it didn't hurt him because it was just a vision. It wasn't real. I said, ooh, you lucky because it sure did seem real. He was hollering, crawling on the ground, but then that's when Jim came and snapped him out of his vision. He was like, get off me though. He was shook. He didn't want to hear nothing. I'm like, what was going on with that? Let me know down in the comments what y'all think was going on with that. But Jade did see a symbol carved out in the tree while all that was going on. And he started drawing the symbol that he saw while he was in the diner. And that's when the lady who works in the diner noticed it and told him, come to the back with me real quick. Pulled out this book and showed him that the drawings that he was drawing were drawn way before him. I don't know what these visions mean and why he's the one picked to have them, but I'm all in and I'm ready for some more. This diner must be some kind of magical place because Tabitha and Ethan went there to drop off the belongings of the people who lived in the house before them because in back of the diner is a storage place. Diner / public storage. You telling me these people don't have no other place to store things other than the only diner in town? Is that sanitary? Side note, how do they have food in the diner if nobody can leave town? How are they importing it? I got questions. Where the food at besides the diner? But while they were inside the diner / public storage, Tabitha noticed this bracelet and she took it home with her. And when she was at home and her and Ethan was sitting at the table, she was staring at this bracelet like, what the hell? And I'm like, why is she looking at this bracelet like that? And then that's when the lights start blinking on and off. And Ethan was like, why the lights keep blinking like that? And I'm like, yeah, why they blinking like that? If the wires don't work, they don't got no wire in the wire. So that's when Tabitha was like, let's find out. And she started beating a hole in the wall with a hammer. She was digging holes all up inside the house. And then that's when Jim gets home and he's like, what are you doing? That's when she tells him about the bracelet that she found in storage and said, this is what I made for you out of your dad's shoestring. And you lost this bracelet when our daughter was born. So how is it that it's out here with us? That's weird. And I want to know how that bracelet got out there with y'all when you lost it when Julia was born. The math ain't mathin'. And what else ain't mathin' is this priest. The last time we saw Sarah, she ran off into the woods because she killed her brother. And now we see her tied up and gagged in the church's basement. Father over here told Tabitha that he tried chasing after Sarah, but his knees just ain't like they used to be no more. But look at here. He done kidnapped Sarah and tied her up in the church's basement. His knees is working somehow. Lord Jesus. He told Sarah that her brother told him about the voices that she's been hearing. That's when she told him that they're trying to help and that they're trapped here too. She also told him that the voices told her that 2 cars were arriving that day. And that's not the first time 2 cars arrived on the same day. The first time it happened, the 2 cars involved, everybody died in them. What kind of sorcery? So then she starts tweaking and she tells the priest that she needs some paper because the voices want her to write something down. And then she starts drawing something. Turns out it was a candy bar that she was drawing. And the reason why she knew to draw that is because the voices told her that they saw the priest arrive that day and knows where he hid his bag at. So after that, the priest goes to where he buried his bag at. And in the bag was an alcohol bottle. I said, was he drinking and driving on the way there? He also had some bloody clothes in his bag. And I said, who that belonged to? And the Cosmo chocolate bar that Sarah was drawing on that paper. I'm still on the bloody clothes. Why the clothes are so bloody? How that happened? Give me a backstory on that. Sarah, draw that out on a piece of paper. Got the audacity to draw the candy bar out of all things. But what got me is the priest telling Sarah that he thinks that this could be book 74 of the Bible, because the Bible is made out of 73 books, and wherever they are, the 74th Bible is being made. And I said, mind blown. Let me know what you think about that 74th Bible, because I just think this priest really want to be in the Bible really bad. We found out that Sheriff Boyd could have Parkinson's disease because his daddy had it, even though the doctor says that it can't be hereditary. Him and Kenny are really close, and he was telling Kenny all of this, but Kenny got mad at him because Boyd is talking about going out into the woods to see how far he can go with the talisman without getting killed, because he was surprised that it worked out in the woods with the RV. They never thought that it would work that far out. So he's on this mission still to try to save everybody and get everybody home, because he thinks he can die soon and he wants everything to be passed over to Kenny and not be a hot mess when he passed it over to him. And this fool right here with the weird mustache is about to get the colony house raided with all those monsters. And I'm not surprised, because look at all those people up in there. Somebody is bound to mess up and open a window. So he opens it for this girl right here, and she's talking about, when are you gonna let me in? First of all, why are you bringing me flowers? Creep. Who stands outside someone's house with flowers? This isn't an R&B song. I'm not taking you back. So yeah, he's about to get a lot of people killed at this colony house. Hopefully Julia can make it, but if not, hey, that's her own fault. You over here choosing to live in a colony house with people you don't know. So bye, girl. If you gotta go, you gotta go. And that's it. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already and want to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.